Hello Culers, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal. And after a midweek without any fixtures for Barcelona for the first time in quite a while, guys, Barcelona do now return to La Liga action and actually take on Real Sociedad away from home in what for me is an absolutely crunch match in the La Liga title race. This is a massive game, so let's get started with today's match preview. And this one will be coming to us live from the Anoeta Stadium. They of course renovated it in the past few years, but Barcelona know that is a tough place to go away to Real Sociedad on the Sunday evening, 9 PM local time. And as I say, we will agree this is a really hard ground to go to. We used to have that Anoeta curse for a few years now, and even in recent times, guys, we know it's a difficult place to go. And I get the feeling here that we are facing good opposition. It is a big fixture in the title race, and if Barcelona want to be champions, we've really got to show our force here in these sorts of fixtures. So let's actually kickstart here with Real Sociedad. Having already played them twice this season, we know that they are a side who have their strengths, have their weaknesses. We know they're a good team. They're coached by Imanol Alguacil, and they actually come into this game sitting 5th in the La Liga table, so they've had quite a drop-off really since the start of the campaign when they were up there with Atletico in the first 10 to 15 match weeks, but they have dropped off a little bit. But to be fair, guys, we know about Sociedad. We've spoken about them before. They have a good coach, a clear system. They've got really strong players who we'll definitely be getting onto later. But you've got to say, at home against Barcelona in this sort of fixture, they will feel confident. And let's say it straight, guys, they are the sort of side that can beat us on the night. And I think we can all agree going into this game, Barcelona are going to be tested here, and you only really need to look at a few of their players to understand that. You're looking at Oyarzabal, Porto, David Silva, who I believe is going to be fit here to play Barcelona for the first time this season, Mikel Merino on midfield, Januzaj. There's to name a few, guys. They've got some dangerous players who can score goals, create chances, and give Barcelona serious problems at the back. They're a good La Liga side. They're pushing for European football, and I think we all agree, guys, this is going to be a really tough game. But Real Sociedad, since the start of the season, as we mentioned, have slipped off, and that is for a reason, because yes, they're a dangerous side who, on their day, guys, can cause a serious amount of problems. We've just said that they've got really dangerous players in the final third, and they do play good football, but they 100% have deficiencies in their team that for Barcelona, we simply must exploit. And I think the first thing that really comes to mind is their defence. For me, I look at that and I think, yeah, that's something that Barcelona can definitely get at. Maybe their stats in the Liga defensively aren't that bad, but I think when I watch Sociedad against good teams, you can get at them. And I actually think if Barcelona do get the first goal in the game, are strong at the back, then we will make chances against Sociedad and they will push up as the game goes on. Their backline, for me, isn't that strong. And if we do want to win this game, we've got to go at them. We've got to cause them issues. We know we've got the players in our ranks to do that. And that is definitely the area of their game that I would target. So yes, guys, be cautious. Come into this game and all agree that this is a massive one. It's a big one for Barcelona. But we've also got to be confident. We have to be confident coming into this game. Know that we're the favourites. Know that we should threaten that backline because it can break down. I think the game I want to pinpoint is that first leg against Manchester United in the Europa League round of 32. United beat them 4-0 just from getting in behind their defence. They will give you chances. They're not as locked in as the other sides in La Liga. They are a good footballing team. They've got ability in the final third. So for Barcelona in a big La Liga game, we've got to show our worth against this side. And let's actually move on to ourselves and delve into what we can do in this fixture. And I think we all agree, guys, the focus right now for Barcelona is on La Liga. We've had our eye on that title now for a while. And it's fair to say we've been in rampant form in La Liga. And we've just got to ensure, guys, that we keep getting on that form, keep winning matches if we are to win the league. Because right here and now, guys, we are currently 4 points off Atletico, and Real Madrid are on our tails. Every time they win, they go back above us. We're about to enter the international break here, and I get the feeling, guys, if Barcelona want to be champions of La Liga, we have to win this match. It's a big game away from home. I see this as a chance for Barcelona to make a statement victory. We know Real Sociedad are good opposition. They took us to extra time and penalties in the Super Cup, but here we are in La Liga, guys. The team should be motivated, it should be together, we're on good form, and we should be really determined here to get the 3 points in a big away game. But I think apart from the fact that Barcelona must be mentally prepared, of course we've got to be up for this fixture. We have to be if we do want to be title challengers. But I also want to look at the tactical side of things, because football isn't just about giving it your all and all that passion, guys. We've got to make sure we deal with Real Sociedad tactically, because they are a good side tactically. They will try and cause us issues. They'll play a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3 depending on how different spells of the game go. And I actually think that Koeman will indeed again go for that 3-5-2, so that makes things interesting. What we'll hope is that if they're playing the back four and we play the back three, we can exploit them. I don't think Imanol Alguacil will actually come here and adapt his shape and say, what, we're going to match Barcelona. He definitely could, but I don't think he will. I think they will stick with what they're good at, and that means for Barcelona we've got to be looking at the keys to win this fixture. I think Araujo coming into the back of the defence, he should be back, he should be starting. That could be big for Barcelona, but I'm looking at those wing backs, guys. I don't think Real Sociedad have the strongest of full backs. I also think if they're getting overloaded on that side, we can cause them issues. Dest and Alba is about as dangerous as it gets really in world football in those areas for me. You have De Jong back in midfield. He'll be absolutely key for this game. And I think it's all about us causing them problems, guys. You're looking at their defence that we spoke about. We have to get at them. I do think they can be frail at the back. And for me, the guy we've got to be looking at here is Ousmane Dembélé. He has to cause them issues. He hasn't had a good game there against Huesca. He's got to bounce back. And he has to help us get a big victory like he did in those games against Sevilla. So let's move on to what we could be seeing from Ronald Koeman, and it's pretty simple, guys. I think this is going to be the lineup, basically. A few changes from what we saw there against Huesca and PSG. And the only personnel change would actually just be bringing Ronald Araujo in for Antoine Griezmann. I think Griezmann is going to drop out for this one. I think we're going to go back to the 3-5-2, if you like. Messi and Dembélé up front, Alba and Dest on the wing-back areas. Then we'll bring De Jong back into midfield with Busquets and Pedri. We need Pedri to have a really important game for us here. And then in the defence, I think Longley will be there. I think Araujo will come back in for a big away game where we'll need to be strong at the back. And I think Mingueza, of course, will be there at right centre-back where he does seem to thrive. To Stegen in goal. And that, for me, is the team for Barcelona. To play tomorrow, I think it's what we will play. If I saw a Griezmann in there, I wouldn't be surprised. But I think he'll want to bring Araujo back in. And other than that, guys, I don't really see who he drops. If Sociedad play the high line, Dembélé will be key. So I'm just not really sure if Griezmann fits into this one. But that's what I've gone for. That's what I think we'll play. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. So let's, of course, end the match preview with my score prediction. I've gone for Real Sociedad 1, Barcelona 2, the typical score prediction, really, when it is a tight game. That's what I've gone for, guys. I think it will be a close match. I think Sociedad are a good side. Like I said earlier, I think they are the sort of side that can beat Barcelona, that can hurt us in the title race. But we've got to have our mindset clear, guys. If we want to be champions, we have to win big away games. We have to show our worth, show your face in these sorts of fixtures. And I'm hoping Koeman's side could do that. So that's what I've gone for, guys. Leave all your thoughts in the comments down below. This was a big, big game for Barcelona now. You get the feeling. If we go into the international break off of drop points, that is going to hurt the team a little bit mentally. So if we win this one, guys, we're going to be in a great position. We've got to keep rampantly winning in La Liga. And of course, it continues tomorrow against Real Sociedad in a big fixture. I'll see you guys after the game to talk about it all, go over everything we saw and hopefully talk about 3 more points for Barcelona. But until then, I'll see you guys soon and goodbye.